In a world filled with hate, we must dare to hope. In a world filled with anger, we must dare to comfort. In a world filled with despair, we must dare to dream. In a world filled with distrust, we must dare to believe, by Michael Jackson.
Welcome to the performance of the realities of the hate you give. We just finished celebrating February Black History Month. However, the past is what makes the present. Today is a new day, but our history cannot be forgotten. And we must challenge our future by facing the realities of the present.
In the following 3 skits, they're taken from the popular book The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. Star Carter is constantly switching between 2 worlds, the poor, mostly black neighborhood where she lives, and the mostly white prep school that she attends. The uneasy balance between these worlds is soon shattered when she witnesses the fatal shooting of her childhood best friend at the hands of a police officer. Facing pressure from all sides of the community, Star must find her voice and decide to stand up for what's right.
Let's take a look at these things and analyze how our characters handle the pressure, and think about how you as an individual would handle these situations. The after party. The skit shows an example of the racial problems teens can be faced with. In this skit, Star and Khalil are pulled over by a cop, and you'll see what happened. Let's get to it.
All eyes on me.
You better not be selling drugs. Dad said he'll get you a job if you need one.
I'm good, Star. Don't worry about me.
Wonder what this fool wants. I said what you pull us over for.
License, registration, and proof of insurance.
I said what you pull us over for.
License, registration, and proof of insurance.
As we pause, I'm going to give you a description of Officer 115. He's white, mid-30s to the early 40s, and a brown buzz cut and a thin scar over top of his lip.
Where you coming from tonight?
None of you. What you pull us over for?
Your tail light broke.
Man, are you going to give me my ticket or what?
You know what, smart guy? Get out the car.
You didn't mean?
Hands on the dashboard. All right, let's see what we found on you tonight.
You didn't learn nothing.
All right, stay right here. You, don't move.
You okay, Star?
Don't move! Boom! Boom!
As you can see, once Star and Khalil got pulled over, everything went wrong. What happened was Officer 115 was approaching him wrong. Khalil wasn't being respectful listening to Officer 115. He shouldn't have reached into the car. Officer 115 should have told him to drop what he had and told him to put his arms up instead of shooting.
All right, now we got discussion questions. What do you think's wrong in the situation? All right, second question. Do you think Star could have prevented his death? All right, third question. How do you think Khalil should have responded better? Last question. How do you think the officer should have responded better? This is the second scene. The scene is called Frenemies. This scene, you'll see how 2 good friends depart from being good friends due to racism. That's just from the start, and decide for yourself if she makes the right decision. Let's go.
Hi, Star. How you doing? How was the date with your boyfriend?
I'm doing good. It was bittersweet.
How was it bittersweet?
You know how that goes.
So how are you really doing?
Good. Watch out.
I found out that you flat out lied to us.
Excuse me, it's way too early for your BS.
No, tell Maria how you lied to us.
About what, Haley?
I thought it was familiar. Ugly. Cool, you knew it.
Yeah, I knew him, so what?
You lied, that's the point.
Why would I tell you the truth when you're always making racist jokes?
Oh my God, you're still mad about that? It's not my fault you can't take a joke.
That's not the point, Haley. You are being racist. I can't get over the fact that Khalil was killed.
We need to get over it.
So you're telling me to get over the fact that Khalil was murdered?
Yes, he was a drug dealer and a gangbanger. Somebody was going to kill him anyway.
Yeah,
there was no drug dealer around. If you ask me, that cop did everyone a favor.
You know what? Our first question was, why do you think Haley was being racist and where did she learn it from? The next question is, did Star respond well and how do you think Star should have responded? The next question is, how can you use your voice as a weapon to fight racism? The last question is, how do you think we should react when someone says a racist comment?
Well, before we start that third skit, because Tim has a really great question. Now, for those of you who saw the movie, you know that they picked up the brush, right? Okay. Now, what's more common, do you think? Someone reaching into their car and grabbing something, or just throwing a little disrespect in the way that they respond?
Both.
Both?
Both happen.
Because in the book, they just respond disrespectfully, versus in the movie, they end up grabbing a brush.
This scene is called the interview. In this scene, Store's face is covered because she's meant to be kept unknown. You'll also see how mass media corrupts the people of the justice system to keep likewise on the stereotype of the black beast.
Millions of people heard the name Khalil. Who is he to you? One of my best friends. We knew each other since we were babies. If you hear, he pointed out that he was 5 months, 2 weeks, and 3 days older than me. A lot of people recognize not so good extras of him, the fact that he may have sold drugs. I hate it. If people knew why he sold drugs, they wouldn't talk to him the way they do. Did he sell drugs? Khalil's mom is a drug addict. Everyone knew how much that disturbed him and how much he hated drugs. He was tired of working a minimum wage job and having to pick between food and life. What courses did you participate in that night? I did everything 115 eggs and never cussed at him like the cop's father said. I was very afraid. Khalil was so concerned that he opened the door to check up on me when the sounds of shots were fired. Bang, bang, bang. So Khalil didn't threaten the cop? No, his exact words were, "So are you okay?" Those were his last words, and Officer 115 pointed his gun at me. He pointed his gun at you? Yeah, he kept it on me until the other officers arrived. Has this situation made you feel for the cops? Do you wish more cops would make assumptions about black people? I don't know. Honestly, my uncle is a cop. I know cops aren't all bad, but I'm tired of assuming. If Officer Cruz was sitting here right now, what would you say to him? Do you wish you shot me too?
Alright, so this is a discussion question, and the first question is, how do you feel about discrimination? Second one, is it okay to judge based off of falsified accusations? How can you fight against stereotypes? How can you fight against stereotypes? If you were a store, how would you deal with the situation? When uncontrollable situations occur, who is the person you look to as like a safety net? Alright, so when bad things happen or uncontrollable situations happen, who is the person you go to for like help?